The Sahara is a desert spanning across North Africa. With an area of 9,200,000 square kilometers, 3,600,000 square miles, it is the largest hot desert in the world and the third largest desert overall, smaller only than the deserts of Antarctica and the northern Arctic. It stretches from the Red Sea in the east and the Mediterranean in the north to the Atlantic Ocean in the west, where the landscape gradually changes from desert to coastal plains. To the south it is bounded by the Sahel, a belt of semi-arid tropical savanna around the Niger River Valley and the Sudan region of sub-Saharan Africa. The Sahel region or Sahelian acacia savanna is a biogeographical region in Africa. It is the transition zone between the more humid Sudanian savannas to its south and the drier Sahara to the north. The Sahel has a hot semi-arid climate and stretches across the southernmost latitudes of North Africa between the Atlantic Ocean and the Red Sea. Although geographically located in the tropics, the Sahel does not have a tropical climate. The Sahel spans 5,900 kilometers, 3,670 miles, from the Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Red Sea in the east, in a belt several hundred to 1,000 kilometers, 600 miles, wide. It covers an area of 3,053,200 square kilometers. The Sahel, a fragile band of land bordering the Sahara Desert, faces a looming crisis: desertification. This relentless process transforms once fertile land into barren desert, displacing communities, jeopardizing food security, and exacerbating climate change. Land degradation typically stems from both human-related and natural factors. Overfarming, overgrazing, climate change, and extreme weather are the most common causes. Beyond affecting land and the natural environment, land degradation poses serious threats to agricultural productivity, food security, and quality of life. Nowhere is this issue more urgent than in sub-Saharan Africa, where an estimated 500 million people live on land undergoing desertification, the most extreme form of land degradation. However, there is hope. Launched in 2007 by the African Union, the Great Green Wall or Great Green Wall of the Sahara and the Sahel Initiative is a large-scale effort to combat desertification in the Sahel region and hold back expansion of the Sahara Desert, by planting a wall of trees stretching across the entire Sahel from Djibouti to Dakar, Senegal. This ambitious project, spanning 22 African countries, aims to restore degraded landscapes and transform lives across the Sahel. Originally envisioned as a literal wall of trees stretching across the entire Sahel, the Great Green Wall has evolved into a much more comprehensive strategy. It promotes not just tree planting, but also water harvesting techniques, protecting existing greenery, and improving traditional land management practices. This holistic approach aims to create a mosaic of green and productive landscapes across North Africa, fostering a more sustainable future for the region. The ongoing goal of the Great Green Wall is nothing short of remarkable: to restore 100 million hectares of degraded land, capture 250 million tons of carbon dioxide, and create 10 million green jobs, all by 2030. This ambitious project tackles the root causes of desertification while offering a lifeline to communities facing food insecurity and the harsh realities of climate change. The success of the Great Green Wall hinges on international cooperation. With continued support, this groundbreaking initiative has the potential to not only hold back the encroaching desert but also revitalize the Sahel, offering fertile land, economic opportunities, and a more secure future for millions. Born from the vision of the African Union, the Great Green Wall has garnered significant international backing. More than $8 billion has been raised and pledged to support this game-changing initiative. This financial commitment reflects the global importance of the project. Desertification in the Sahel is not just a regional issue, it has far-reaching consequences. The Great Green Wall serves as a powerful symbol of international collaboration in tackling climate change and its devastating effects. The original concept of the Great Green Wall was a vast wall of trees stretching from Djibouti to Dakar. While the project maintains this grand vision, it has adopted a more flexible approach on the ground. Recognizing the diverse needs of different regions within the Sahel, the Great Green Wall incorporates various techniques tailored to specific ecological contexts. The initial target for the wall's width was 15 kilometers, 9 miles, and its length was envisioned to be a staggering 7,775 kilometers, 4,831 miles. While the final form of the Great Green Wall may not strictly adhere to these original dimensions, the core objective remains the same: to create a barrier against desertification and revitalize the Sahel. While challenges remain, the Great Green Wall has already achieved significant progress. With 18% of its target area covered, the project is demonstrating the power of collective action. As the Sahel's population is expected to double by 2039, the importance of the Great Green Wall's success cannot be overstated. The GGW initiative's ambition is to restore 100 million hectares of currently degraded land, sequester 250 million tons of carbon, and create 10 million green jobs by 2030. This will help communities living along the wall to grow. One of humanity's most precious natural assets, fertile land. Economic opportunities for the world's youngest population. Food security for the millions that go hungry every day. Climate resilience in a region where temperatures are rising faster than anywhere else on Earth. A new world wonder spanning 7,775 kilometers.